Hi lovelies, I'm Ariel and this is Maven Unmasked, and welcome to my how to clear the energy of a pre-owned tarot or oracle deck video. Whether you got your deck, your pre-owned deck, just bought it used from somebody, or if you got it in a swap or a trade, or through somebody on Facebook. There's a bunch of tarot swap and trade, buy and sell groups on Facebook. And I had the lovely Susanna, hi Susanna, ask me the question about how do you clear the energy of a pre-owned deck. You don't want other people's juju, you know, what they were reading about, the energy of their home or their environment, the energy of the deck and its travel from here, from there to you. All of that, you want the energy to be clear and fresh and sparkling new for you and your querents. So I was trying to make this video like last week, but since it is the holidays, things tend to not ship 2-day priority, even though they're supposed to. So I finally got my bought this used deck, and it's finally here. I was waiting for it to come so I could make this video so you guys could watch me clear the energy of this pre-owned deck. So this is only the second deck that I've bought that was used or pre-owned. So I'm really excited about it. This one has been on my wish list for some time, and I saw it come up in a swap, trade, or sell group on Facebook and had to have it. So here it is, and I wanted to take the opportunity to get here to make this video with all of you. So here it is. If you all are interested in this video, you may be interested in my blog on how to match your crystals with your tarot and oracle readings and which crystals work best for different kinds of readings. So be sure to check that out on the MavenUnmasked.com blog. So here she is, the Lioness Oracle Tarot. And as you can see, she doesn't have paper on her or anything because it's used. It's a beautiful box, so this is going to kind of double as an unboxing too, maybe because I haven't, you know, this is my first time holding it. So loving it. I think it's beautiful, but, and the inside, so pretty. Okay. So I have opened my pre-owned deck. I'm taking it out. I've got my guidebook here. I've got my cards here. And now what do I do with it? So there's a few different methods that you can use. I'm going to cover quite a few today. I'm going to try and make this video as quick as possible. But the first way, and probably the easiest, one of the easiest ways and my favorite way, is to use sage, cedar, or Palo Santo to clear the energy of your deck. Now this is a piece of red sage, so it's basically white sage that's been coated in dragon's blood, which is great for protection. And then I just light this baby. I've also got my cedar smudge here. Okay, this is my stick of cedar smudge. And then I've got some, all my smudges are coming apart. My piece of white sage, just plain white sage smudge. Do I have a Palo stick handy? No, I do not. But Palo Santo, it literally means holy wood. It is a stick and you light the stick on fire. Do I have a piece? I think I do I? Oh, maybe I don't. I don't have a piece handy, but you can Google it, Palo Santo, P-A-L-O-S-A-N-T-O. I really like it. It has a really pleasant scent if sage is offensive to you or those who may be in your home. It also burns a lot quicker than sage. By that I mean your sage smudge stick may stay lit for a long time, or it may be a pain to kind of put out. The Palo, it doesn't stay lit very long, so it naturally kind of goes out on its own. So right now I'm just gonna light my smudge stick. Got a nice little burn going on it here. And what I do, I cleanse and I clear and I say a little affirmation that I cleanse and clear this deck of any negative energy, of any low vibrational energy, of anything that is not serving me or this deck. And I like to flip through the pages of the guidebook so they all get a nice little sage and clear. And then I do the deck itself. So I may just wrap a couple times. I may just allow the smoke to kind of cover and envelop the cards and see them come over on all sides. You can even take cards one by one and rub them through the smoke, just one by one, like that, okay? And since I'm smudging, let's do the inside of the box, the bottom of the box as well. And we're just cleansing and clearing and removing anything that is not serving me or those I will read for with this deck for the best and highest good. Any negative energy or anything that is not serving me in alignment with divine purpose, I ask for it to leave and be transmuted into positive energy. And I just kind of run the smudge stick around the deck and I smudge myself as well. And that's one way that you can do it. Okay. Another way that you can cleanse your deck that I have used before for a deck that if you've watched some of my older videos, you probably, back when I was doing weekly readings and things, I think, you probably heard me talk about it. But there was a deck I just did not resonate with. As soon as I opened it, and it wasn't even a used or pre-owned deck. I bought it new, but the energy of the deck just made me very, very uncomfortable. And so I had it sitting in salt for 6 months and it still made me uncomfortable afterwards. I don't think it was anything energetically with the deck, that anything was attached to the deck or anything like that. I think it's just, I did not resonate with that deck. And that was the first time I've ever had a deck really not resonate with me so deeply. But yes, sprinkle a little salt or maybe set it in salt for an hour or two. Be mindful. You don't want the salt to eat away at the card. So be mindful if you do use that method, but salt is a cleanser. So that is one way you can cleanse the energy of a pre-owned tarot or oracle deck. You can also use a feather. So I've got a little feather here and just, fan the cards, really get it going. I like, if I'm using a feather for anything to clear energy, I like to hear that, the sound of the feather kind of cutting through the air. That's just me personally. But you can do that to clear the deck as well. Take the feather and kind of fan it as well. Another great way, an easy way to clear the deck is to either take a piece of selenite or black tourmaline. Okay, or even both of them together and just boom. Set them right on top of the cards and let them chill. Let them marinate overnight or for a few days, however long feels appropriate to you, maybe even just a few hours, okay? And setting the intention that you're clearing any of the energy that came with this pre-owned deck, okay? Another way to clear the energy, if you're Reiki, okay, taking the deck and doing some Reiki on the deck. You can clear the deck with Reiki, okay? Clear and energize the deck with Reiki energy, okay? Alrighty, another way you can clear the energy of your pre-owned deck is to let it sit in the sunlight or the moonlight. Typically, people say the sunlight to charge and the moonlight to cleanse, but I think it's whatever resonates personally with you. I have left items in the sunlight to cleanse them before. Something about the sunlight is very different from the moonlight when it comes to cleansing, but I like it. I do both, so sunlight or moonlight, whatever resonates with you, just putting it out on the windowsill. Also allowing the deck to breathe and get some fresh air. Remember, it's been in transit in a box and being thrown here and thrown there, changing so many hands. So maybe if it's not a particularly windy day and you're going to keep an eye on it, to play your cards out on a table. That way they're in the sun or in the moonlight and they're getting some fresh air, letting your cards breathe, okay? I feel like air and movement are really essential as well when clearing the energy of a pre-owned deck. Another way that I use to clear the energy of my deck, the brand new decks anyway, and to welcome them. When I first began my tarot journey, I don't necessarily do this anymore, but I would take each card and run it not directly through the open flame, but if the open flame is here and you can see, the golden halo here, I just right above that golden halo, and clearing the energy through the element of fire. Okay, but be mindful if you do that, you don't want to damage any of your beautiful cards. Okay, another way you can clear the energy of the deck is just knocking on the deck like that. Some people do that. Some people like to bang it against the table. I'm not a table banger with decks. I'd rather just knock on them. Or you can even blow on them. That's why if some of you have seen me do my readings, okay, I'm clearing the energy of the deck. I'm putting my energy into the deck. I'm getting it ready. At least that's what it feels like to me when I do it. So that's another method that you can use. Shuffling the deck. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Okay, getting that deck moving. Moving energy. You're clearing the energy. Because essentially when you sage or you smudge anything, you're freeing up that stagnant energy and getting the energy moving. Yes, you're clearing it, but you're getting rid of that congestion, getting the energy clear and flowing freely and moving. Okay. You can also put your energy into each individual card. So this is another method I used to use. I used to take each and every individual card and look at it and just hold it and put my energy into it. Okay, you can even do that if you're doing the flame method. Okay, put your deck in the earth. You can bury your deck. If you bury your deck, make sure you mark where you buried it. Or sometimes I don't bury my decks, but what I will do is I will put it in its box. Sometimes I take it out of the box and I will just set it on the grass in my front yard to allow any extra energy, any stagnant energy, anything that's not serving me or my clients or the deck to flow out of the cards and into the earth, back into the earth where it is reabsorbed and repurposed. Giving thanks to Gaia, to Mother Earth, for facilitating that process for me. Okay. You can even set your deck in a bag of rice. Okay. So this is a method I use with my crystals. Okay, sometimes I don't like the water method with crystals, and of course I certainly would never use water with cards. But by taking your cards and putting them in a bag of rice, rice absorbs, okay? So your phone gets wet, or you get those little silica gel things to keep things dry to absorb all of that extra energy. So set your deck in a bag of rice for overnight. Okay, to clear that energy. There's also misting and clearing sprays you can buy or that you can make on your own. Just be mindful if you mist your deck with those essential oils, you may get little oil marks on your cards or something like that if you do decide to aura mist your cards, okay, with clearing spray. And then the final way that you can clear the energy of a pre-owned tarot or oracle deck is by calling in Archangel Michael. If you work with the angels, he is a protector and a great energy clearer. So calling him in to help remove any of that energy. If you know who your protector guide is, your spirit guide is your protector guide, asking them to come in to help clear and remove that energy. Okay, your power animal or any deity you work with for kind of clearing and cleansing or healing energy, asking them to help you work with or clear the energy of your deck as well. Alrighty, so I hope this deck has been, oh my goodness, I hope this video has been helpful for you in learning how to clear the energy of your pre-owned tarot or oracle deck. If there's a way that I missed or a way that you like to clear the energy of your pre-owned deck that I didn't touch on that you'd like to share with me, I would love to learn how, so please leave a comment below. And if there's any questions that anyone has for me, I've been getting a ton of them, so I'm starting to make little videos based on questions that I've been getting through like direct messages and things like that. Please leave a comment below. I may just make a video for you. But I'm Ariel and this has been Maven Unmasked. Happy shuffling, you guys. Bye.